going on, everyone? It's Adam here from Adam's Nintendo World, and we're back on the road to 2 Point Campus playing more 2 Point Hospital, excuse me, on Nintendo Switch. We have completed a 1-star video. You've seen a 1-star video for Hog Sport. We did a 1-star video for Lower Bullocks. I've since completed those both to 3 stars. We did a 1-star for Fluttering. And now we have 2 new options. We have the Teaching Hospital. And I do think this is a teaching hospital. No, this is a research hospital. Research and teaching hospital. Okay. We have Menin University, which I think we come back to in 2 Point Campus, by the way. I think we come back to Menin University. But anyway, we have Menin University and we have Tumble. And Tumble's kind of in the backwoods, the back country of 2 Point County. And we're going to hop into Tumble today and see if we can't begin working on a 1-star hospital here. You guys have asked for me to do a 3-star. Can I not choose it? Oh, I can't choose that one. Why can't I choose that one? Oh, there we go. I was going to say, why can't I choose it? It's got the red thing around it. You guys have asked for a 3-star video. I think we're going to do 1-star now, but we might come back to this one for 3 stars. Maybe in a live stream, maybe in another premiere. But for now, let's head into Tumble and see what we're working with, shall we? Exciting stuff. Tumble. Here we go. Treat all manners of breaks and bruises in the subalpine playground, the country's home for hiking, fishing, and other things. Okay, here we are. Welcome. Sure. Small town attracts tourists from around the county. We'll need to build a fracture ward for all those injuries. Yes, people are falling and doing a bunch of stuff. We have, we've unlocked the helipad, or we've unlocked the fracture ward. We actually have a helipad here, which is kind of cool. Okay, let's, one store. I cannot talk today. 1-star hospital. Cure 50 patients, a cure rate of 60%, and thermal comfort of 60%. So, it's either hot, it's cold here because we've unlocked the Radiator. And so we'll need to use the Radiator to determine some things. Okay, we are going to pause because we're going to build a couple things before we start the hospital. And because we can, I am going to, we're going to hide that corner thing. And actually, oops, sorry. We're going to hide the corner thing, and then we are going to, let's move it to a new location for this stream, so you guys know where you are. Let's make it visible again. There we go, top corner, so you know where you are, but it does keep our bottom corner open. All right, let's open up our mail. Temperature. Okay, so we have to keep things either hot or cold. Well, not too hot, not too cold. So that means we do have to put radiators in to keep people happy. All right, so how many... This is where people are going to be coming into our hospital. So let's go here. We're going to go rooms. And we can actually build a reception room now. We've only ever had a reception desk. But now we can actually it doesn't leave us a lot of room, eh? That makes it pretty cramped, but that's okay. That's where you enter. We'll start with 2 reception pods, right? Let's get a, so these fit, as you can see here, they fit right under the desk. So let's get a couple of these in here. 1, 2. Of course, we want a bin for some garbage, which we'll just put back over here. I like to give them a, and can we spin this thing? I like to give them a little... Oh. We have an invalid item. No, I don't want to cancel the room. No, how do I move to the world cursor? Okay. So this we can't place here because that guy needs to get in. So we'll place this over here instead. And now that's a valid item. We do need a radiator. So let's put that right here behind our coffee pot and our bin. And maybe a plant. I feel like a plant's not a bad idea. Put a plant in here. And let's call that a... No, I don't want to do that. I want to complete the room. Let's call that a pretty good start to our reception. And because we want to just do things as we're going, let's get an assistant right here. And we're going to get an assistant who makes a decent amount of money. I don't have any issue paying people to do good work. So now that we have a reception, we'll figure it out. Okay, I'm just thinking here. What do I want to do? Well, we need a GP room, right? Like, that's a thing we always will need. So, let's build our GP room right here. And nothing crazy. We'll make sure that we have a couple key things here so that we can, 1 second. We're going to build a couple key, can I not? I can't fit that there? Okay, that's okay. We'll do this. Garbage and recycling. Like I said, we're conscious. We don't need a fire extinguisher in here because there is no machines. Common misconception for 2 Point Hospital. People are putting, even I used to do it, so I can't act like I'm any better. I used to do that as well. But you don't necessarily need to have a fire extinguisher in a room that doesn't have put a coffee maker in there for the GP. And I think that's pretty good. Do we want to give them privacy or no? I feel like we could put a window in there. Why not? Okay, so this room's done. So there we have a GP. And let's go ahead into the hire. And we're going to hire a doctor. Oh. And this guy right here, we'll plop him in the GP room so he can start there. Okay. What else do we... At this point now, where we're going to need a fracture ward. So we have a ward, but what we actually need is a fracture ward. And we know we need this one. And I just don't know where I'm going to put it. How big does a fracture ward? It has to be a 4x3. I mean, we could probably put it right here in the corner. I don't love narrow hallways. I'm kind of adverse to a narrow hallway. I'm also adverse to... that leaves a lot of room, though, doesn't it? Let's just go this way. We'll put the ward door way down here. And, of course, we need to put in a desk for our nurse. And this is the fracture machine. So we'll put that there. And then the beds are... So if you remember the last ward we did, the beds are much, much larger in these rooms. And so I like to actually offset them like this. It's kind of what I like to do. You know, it's not required. It's not a big deal. You can do them however you want to do them. That's just how I've always done them. Let's put a bin by the door. I think this room does require a fire extinguisher, although I could be wrong. We'll put a plant in here as always. Oh, we need a radiator. Let's do that, and we need a radiator in here. Just come to think of it. And we probably need a radiator, although I think we can check. Okay, let's build the fracture ward. I think we can check if we go Y and we go to overview. This is not the overview I wanted. How do we get to the map overview? Ah, here we go. Temperature. Where's temperature? Temperature. So there we go. We can see how hot or cold it is. So, with that knowledge, let's go. How do I... Okay, there we go. Let's go to rooms. No, let's go to items. And, okay, we could use a couple benches before we start. The hallway is so tight. You know what? Why don't we make a little sitting area? How can I zoom in here a little bit? There we go. Why don't we make a little sitting area right here? That would be nice, wouldn't it? A couple benches. Oh, I can't. Oh, that's not nice. Okay, we'll just... There we go. Okay, we'll make a little sitting area. We'll get a drink machine right here. And a snack machine on this wall, like this. Proper bin, just so that people aren't throwing their trash all over the place. A leaflet stand, that'll be nice just for people to be able to pick up some stuff and read. Okay, radiators. Now we got to figure this out. Oh, okay, so the warmth shows on the map when you place the radiator. So that's actually helpful. Let's put a radiator right by this door, and let's see what that does. It doesn't do anything for inside the room, so we might need to put a radiator in there. So that's pretty good. So in general, we'll put another one here. Okay, in general, we've got this area decently warm. Okay, back to this. We need to hire a nurse. And you look like you're going to be a good nurse. And we need to hire a janitor. Okay, so for our tiny university, and we can buy a plot there. This is plot 2, which is going to give us 2 more buildings. Oh no, that's plot 2, 30 grand. Plot 3, 30 grand. And this is going to be a plot. Oh. Alright. Oh, here's more plots down here. Plot 5, plot 4. So we can build here, 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 and here. So we have 4 more plots after this building gets a little bit full. For now, why don't we hit play on the game? And let's see, as people arrive in our hospital, how things go. Let's see what happens. We should be getting... Here's the helicopter dropping off our first patient.
From Jasmine Odyssey, and featuring the hit singles Nice Smelling Face.
And we okay. So we got our first person in, and they're already in the GP's office. Brilliant. Oh, we got a thing. Okay, new illness, humorous injury discovered. Our doctors have discovered a new illness. Patients are not amused by this injury of the upper arm. We'll send the patient for treatment in our fracture ward. Well, it's a pretty darn good thing we built a fracture ward now, isn't it? Okay. So there we go, and no one else in the GP. There's only one patient here. Thermal comfort of 60%. Our thermal comfort is currently 56%. Here's more patients. Or at least one more patient. We won't build the other rooms, I guess, until we're asked to. It doesn't seem to make sense to do that until we're asked to do it. So let's... Okay, people are coming off the street now. Looks like another person just came in. And they're waiting for the GP. So that person's also going to our fracture ward. Here's the thing. We may need to need to upgrade our fracture ward. That's very possibly going to need to happen. Oh, here we go. One of our patients, Ace Tundra, has been sent to all our diagnostics, enrolling 80% through the diagnostics. We can ask him to wait until we have more diagnostic rooms to get the patient to wait. So what we need to do is let's pause again. Let's pause again. We can do this. Let's pause. All right, let's go to rooms, and we need a general diagnostics room. This has to be a 3x3. So let's begin building over here. So there we go. There's a 3x3. I don't know why the game is looking this way. You guys notice this, or is it just me? But there it is. We'll put a filing cabinet in here. We might as well try to get this room have a little bit of prestige. Like I said, the more prestige a room has, the better the diagnosis will be. The better chance of actually successfully treating a disease without having to worry about it. So let's get that put in there. And what else do we want? I'm curious what's going to happen when we actually say, hey, This room's open for business. Okay, there it is. It's not entirely perfectly warm in there, though, is it? Let's go here. Items. I feel like we need to get ourselves a another radiator. Just because of the... Can I fit one in right there? Okay. Now that room might be too warm. I don't know. Okay. No, things are still not right. Maybe another radiator over here? The problem is I feel like if I put a radiator here... Oh, there's two. Okay. I just don't want things to become too warm. If you guys know what I'm saying. Like maybe this will... Oh, like see how hot that is? Like I feel like that's not good. Although we've hit our thermal comfort of 60%. Okay, what kind of person needed in here? We need to hire a nurse. Another nurse. Boom. There we go. We have two nurses now. One in our fracture ward, which I think if you want, you can click on someone. And can you edit? No, I don't want to edit the room. Hold up. Yeah, I want to stop editing the room. Whoa, no, I threw everybody out. There we go. Jobs. Okay, staff job assignment. See which staff members are qualified to carry out. Yeah. Okay. Pharmacy allowed. So who do we want? Bella. No. So we just want her in the ward. And, like, that's it. We just want her in this ward. So there we go. And we've cured one of our 50 patients. And we've only cured one patient, so we're at 100%. All right, we got lots of mail here. Let's see. Staff promotion already? How do you want more of a promotion already? What do you think this is? All right, well, let's promote them. So we need a regular ward. Let's get the patient to wait, and let's pause. Okay. Regular ward has to be a 4x3 as well. Which I think this is. Let's do this. And it's a similar layout. I find I do a similar thing kind of no matter what. Which I don't think is necessarily a bad thing. Can I not put that there? Okay, there we go. It's going to be a 4-bed ward. Just like that. Alright. We'll put a locker in. Can I put a locker in? Right there. And maybe right here. Bin. Put a bin there. We'll put a plant. Now, people can get up in a ward. So I feel like we could put a coffee maker in here for the people in the ward. Let's do another plant. Oh, I can't put a plant. Ooh, we're running out of space. I can put a plant here in the middle, but I'm not going to. Let's put a couple posters on the wall. One right there. And let's do a clown poster right there. We have a level 3 room right now. I could spam it full of Sonic stuff, but I'm honestly trying to steer clear of the spam this time around. If I can steer clear of just spamming... is there any room between these two beds? There's not. I think this will be fun. And then we need to hire an other ward nurse. There we go. And press play. So we'll get another ward. Oh. Come on. There we go. Can I? Oh, I can stick a radiator right between the beds. I don't think this is crazy good. But we'll deal with this. Oh my goodness, I love it. All right, how are we doing here? Do we have any more mail? We have no more mail. So I think, just trying to multitask here, talk to my wife and record a video at the same time. I am an impressive specimen. All right. What are we doing here? Everything seems to be okay. Our thermal comfort is at 67% now. Should we speed up time? Like, I don't think we need to make this longer than it needs to be. Let's speed up time. Ooh. We lost $14,000. That's the one issue we have right now, is we need to potentially make some decent money quickly. We did not start with a lot of money. Right, slow down time. Pandemic emergency. What are they going to be treated? A PANS lab. Okay, we'll back up. Pause. Is a PANS lab rooms? How much is a PANS lab going to cost me? 20 grand. And it has to be a 4x4. I feel... I feel like we can afford to make a PANS lab. Like, if we need to make a PANS lab, I feel like we can afford to. The problem is if we don't, and we're just going to quickly do this, and I'm going to do this as well, and a fire extinguisher because I don't want the place to burn down. A plant for attractiveness. Let's get some posters in here real quick. The thing is I want to give myself the best chance. A radiator. I don't think this raises the prestige. Oh, it does? Okay, it maybe does raise the prestige. Oh, can I get one in there? No, I can't. Where do I go to the cursor here? Can I just move this a little bit? Oh my goodness, no. Can I? There we go. Okay. 2 radiators. I think what I need to try to do is make sure that the level in here is high enough. Is this all kudosh? Oh, this all costs kudosh. How much do I have? How much kudosh do I have? Oh, I have a lot. A fish enclosure. Oh, 800 kudosh. That's a lot. We're not going to spend 800 kudosh. And I can't spam. I mean, I can spam a Sonic poster. Let's see what this does to the room, actually. How much is this going to raise it? Oh, quite a dang bit. Listen, I know I said earlier, I'm not going to spam posters. But I just feel like a level 3 room, at least we have the opportunity to, let's press play, go back to our mail. Let's say yes. There's a 10 grand prize for doing this. I think we could do it. We should probably get ourselves another doctor, however. We do not have enough doctors. And let's take, psychiatry, or what is this here? Treatment skills. Psychiatry might be useful down the road, but for now, let's get someone with treatment skills. Although, does a PANS lab? Who does a PANS lab? A doctor or a nurse? How do I tell? How do I tell? Ooh, we should upgrade this thing while we have time. Let's upgrade this thing. And, so that maybe by the time all the patients arrive for the PANS lab, it's upgraded and we can do a better job. Let's just speed things up a little bit. Let's do this. Okay, we'll send patients for treatment in the PANS lab. Question is, how long is it going to take to do this upgrade? I just don't want to, oh, man. Well, we'll see if this was a mistake or not, spending 20 days upgrading the machine just to make it work better. Let's see if it's worth it. All right, let's watch.
This is Ricky Hawthorne on 2 Point Radio. Would you believe it? Old Henry Jobsworth, the local health...
Okay, so we wasted 30 of our 90 days upgrading a PANS machine. And so now we have to see...
cows, pigs, and chickens. Steady on, Henry.
Now we have to see whether it's going to be worth it, whether the upgrade was worth it. And I'm going to say probably not. Oh, that's one done. That's one done. Number 2, get in there. Come on, we don't have all day. I need to put benches closer. We got more mail. Challenge. Go 60 days without a death. I'll accept the challenge. We take a reputation hit if we don't do it, but we're not really all... I mean, it sounds bad today. That is 2 done. We're not that worried about reputation right now. We're worried about curing patients. So if I can do a challenge and earn myself 10,000 bucks. Oh, our staff needs a staff room. Okay. Let's slow the game down. We don't need to stop the game for this. Let's just slow it down to regular speed. And I guess think about putting in a staff room. Let's go rooms. We'll go down to staff room. And how big does this have to be? Minimum of a 3x2. So we could do this. We'll put the door on this end. It's going to be a very, I don't want to say random staff room, but like, it's going to be pretty weird looking just because it's going to be so narrow. We'll put in that. We'll put in a salty snack machine. Yes, please, right? Why not? And then some bins. One. And a recycling bin. Because, again, we're conscious. We're conscious of the environment. And then down here, we'll put in this. And Sonic tree in the corner. Just because it's going to boost that room level. 2 Sonic trees, please. What do we got? Sonic rug. I feel like that would be a nice touch. What else? A Sonic statue? I mean, the problem with the Sonic statue is how much it costs. I'm not worried about buying it, but it is very expensive. Like, we just dropped $1,000 on that. Radiator, because we do need to keep people warm in here, I would think. Can we fit one between right there? Oh, perfect stuff. What else do we want to do in this room? It's almost a level 4. So let's get it there. Poster. Clown poster, maybe? Not that I think it's... Not that I think... Okay, that puts us to a level 4. Let's just hit confirm on the staff room. There we go. It's in a weird spot, and it's very narrow. Like, look at these hallways. It's kind of crazy. But that's fine. All right. We cured 7 of 7, I think. Let's go check this out. Okay, so maybe upgrading the Pans lab was a good idea because we got all 7 of 7. We got 15 reputation. Again, we don't really care. We got 15 kudosh, and we got 20 grand, which essentially covered the cost of that room. That's amazing. Okay. We have no one in our fracture ward, and we have 3 people. 3 people on our regular ward, so that's actually pretty good. Who are you? Oh, you have an appointment in the ward, so all the ward beds are going to be taken up, which is fine. We're well on our way. Let's speed up the time again. We're well on our way to our 50 patients, and the hospital seems to be running okay. I'm surprised this one GP room is still fine. There is a radiator. The one GP room I'm happy to see is working out all right. We don't seem to get a ton of patients. I think that's the difference in this hospital. You go to some other hospitals that are metropolitan hospitals that we've been playing so far, like Hogsport or whatever the first one was. And you just checking here. We can upgrade our easy scan, make it more efficient. Let's do that. How do I want the machine or the bed? Hey, the janitor's here. Upgrade that machine, bud. All right. Sorry. Unlike our Hogsport or whatever it was, the slaughtering and stuff, those are metropolitan hospitals, and so you get a lot of people. This is, I mean, it told us right away, right? This is a back lot, back county, redneck hospital. And so you don't have as much traffic. Like, we're getting a decent flow, but not that much because we've only had 17 people come through. And we've cured 17 of 18 patients. So we've not cured 1. So it's not a lot of patients, 18 patients, and we've already been playing for almost probably at least 300 days, I would assume. We just went 90 days without killing a patient. So good for us. Let's hop in. We'll send patients to our fracture ward. That's great. Challenge, 90 days without a death. Well done. Successful. 25% happiness. 10 kudosh. No cash. I wanted cash. I accepted that because I thought I could get wealthy. Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We're well on our way to healing our 50 patients. Wow. Okay. Things are looking up. Let's see how we're doing here. Arriving in 10 days. Why is everything shaking? Are we having some kind of natural disaster? Health Minister visit. Okay, impress the VIP with a nice hospital, 8 reputation, 10 kudos. Again, not that interesting. I need the Health Minister to come and give me some cash. Some hard cold cash, so I can run my hospital better. Look at this hospital. I've got a diagnostic room, general practitioner room. I've got a fracture ward, a regular ward. The worst staff room you've probably ever seen in your life. Yeah, it's still a level 4, so people love it. Oh, we need a pharmacy. Let's get the patient to wait. Okay. Rooms. Pharmacy has to be a 3x3. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this radiator and we are going to sell it. We're gonna go rooms. No, and then we're gonna take this. We're gonna take this door and customize the walls and floor. Nope. Edit the room blueprints. We're gonna take the door and I'm gonna put it right there, which will allow us. Oh no, don't cancel. Just confirm the room. This will then allow us to go here and we can build our pharmacy. 1, 2, 3, right there. And that works for me. We'll put the machine in the room. A couple filing cabinets for the sake of getting this a little bit higher of a level. Oops. Bin. Recycle bin. Extinguisher. What else do we need in here? A plant. All rooms should have a plant. If you can make it happen, put a plant in every room. And anything else just to make this just a bit better? I don't think so. We'll confirm it. And maybe hire ourselves. We do have 3 nurses, but one works in the fracture ward. I think we get one more nurse. Oh, wait. Hold up. Back up. Back up. Is one of these nurses good in pharmacy management? There we go. You're a little bit expensive, but I hope you'll be worth it. There we go. Oh, oops. Let's go down to items. We got lots of mail we got to sort through. I really should slow time down. There we go. Let's grab a radiator because this room is cold. Let's get a radiator in there. And actually, let's throw a radiator over here. And at this point, I feel like it wouldn't hurt to throw in a couple more benches. I only have benches around my area where people first show up. To be fair, I haven't really needed to have more benches. I think people are pretty happy with the hospital. But let's just put in a couple more benches just to be safe. All right, there we go. Okay, the health minister is leaving. What did we need to do? Oh, mail. Lots of mail. Okay, so a new illness discovered. That's fine. A monobrow. Challenge. Cure 6 patients with portishead. Sure, let's do that. A challenge request. Earn 100,000 bucks. We can do that. And staff promotion. We'll promote you. Okay. Patients are arriving for the ward. We're going to speed up time again and kind of watch all these patients arrive, file into our hospital, and head into our ward for some help. Okay, everybody's lined up waiting to get into my wards. Okay, now we've got to back up in our GP office. So, I'm going to copy this GP office and almost want to get rid of my waiting area, but that seems like a dangerous idea. So, I'm just going to plop down another GP office over here. And we're going to hire another doctor. This guy does diagnostics and GP, so that's great. But man, oh man, we need some more items. We need some more, we gotta get that comfort level up, of course. So let's grab a radiator, just because it's feeling a little chilly over here. Just like that. And let's check our mail. Challenge, impress the VIP with a nice hospital, and we did. So we got 8 reputation, 10 kudosh. Discovered a new illness, potty mouth, so they'll be sent to the pharmacy. And then the deluxe clinic. We just don't have enough room, so we're going to send that patient home, actually. And rewards. Let's see what we want. Show me the rewards! Just open them all. Wow! We got Doctor of the Year. We got Nurse of the Year. We've got Rising Star. Employer of the Year. No deaths. And Most Prestigious Hospital. That makes me feel really good about things. You don't get money for that, but more people come to your hospital. All right, we need to buy this plot of land. And that's going to take 15 days to build, and then we can start building new stuff. So we'll worry about that later. Ward project. Oh, we failed someone in our ward. No. No. Please say it ain't so. There's 3 in progress. Are you done? Are you happy because you're leaving? I can't tell. This person's leaving. Is that a good thing? Did we cure them? Someone needs to come and get this guy into bed. Come on, we only got 25 days left. Oh, nice. That's 3 done. And here's a 4th one. More mail. Timmy Bog has gained a lot of experience on the job. They're ready for a promotion to nurse. Once they've completed some training, a new qualification will give them increased abilities. A training room is required. I don't have a training room. Not now. Challenge successful. 20% happiness and 10 kudosh. All right, how's the lineups for our rooms now? There's no red over that, which makes me feel good. That being said, let's go hire ourselves a second assistant, because obviously we've got a little bit of a hold up here at reception. So a new assistant will do very good for that. We can upgrade our extractor pan too to make it more. We don't have an extractor pan, but now that this is built, we should maybe think about building one. So the one thing I'm really looking forward to in 2 Point Campus is the ability to edit rooms. You can actually take this door and like move it, because right now I find this space right here fairly useless. Pan's lab, is that what we need? Pan's lab has to be a 4x4. I don't know what's going on with the graphics today, but it's a heck of messed up. The fact that things are looking the way they're looking. Again, nothing I can do about that. It is what it is. Ben, do we have a Pan's lab? Why do I feel like we have a Pan's? Son of a gun. Yes, I want to cancel editing that room. We'll wait till we did that. We secured 5 of 6 patients, so we didn't get any money again. Oh yeah, we got 10,000 bucks, 10 reputation, and 10 kudosh. New illness discovered, jazz. All right, cool. Let's do that. We'll do that. That's okay. Where are we at over here? We still have 15 patients to go. You look confused. Why are you confused? Let me see if I can click on you. Appointment. Heading for the queue. He's number 2 in line. You can bump somebody up, I think. How do I... Maybe you can't. Maybe you can't. I thought you could bump people up because he's about to die, or at least leave the hospital. A lot of patients are queuing as their rooms are run by nurses. There aren't any available. Okay, let's hire some more nurses. I thought we had a lot of nurses, but apparently not. So let's get another one. All right. More mail. Shoot 5 mono beasts. Yeah, we'll accept them. Why not, right? Why not? I think that's fine. Let's accept them. We have a decent amount of cash, and we're only 13 people off getting our 1-star hospital, which is outstanding. Look at this place. Isn't this a beautiful hospital? What a use of space. I'm so proud of myself. We're making a profit, too, which is just outstanding. A deluxe clinic. Let's get the patient to wait. Let's slow time down a bit. And we are going for the deluxe clinic. This one needs to be a... Oh, it only has to be a 3x3. Okay. 3x3. The one cool thing about 2 Point Campus I've noticed is that... did I say 2 Point Campus? What I meant was, the cool thing about, 2 Point Campus is it does look like you'll want to make your rooms, your labs, actually really big. And the reason for that is because you'll unlock more stuff that can go into a lab. So in 2 Point Hospital, 1 patient in, 1 patient out in most rooms. With 2 Point Campus, you're going to have like 8 students checking in for, you're going to have like 8 students checking in for class. So there's going to be 8 students in here. So 1, you need enough room for all those students. But 2, you'll have your main machine that goes into a room. But on top of that, you can have secondary machines that people can use during the day. So let's say for the virtual reality class, and I forget what it's called now, but they have like this giant machine. It's a big circle thing. You stand inside it. But you can also add VR goggles into the room. You can add a VR chair, like gaming setup that people can use. A study area that people can use, and it all goes inside the lab. So when you're building these rooms, you're going to build them huge. You're going to build them huge and you know, fill it up as time goes on. Okay, we have more room. Let's check this. Oh, we have more notes. One of our patients has been sent to all of our diagnosis rooms that were only 6% sure of the diagnosis. Let's just send the patient for treatment and hope we get lucky. It's a bad way to look at things. Still a lineup at our GP offices. Wondering if that's something we can fix. Oh, we do not like this. Hold up, back down. Our thermal comfort is at an all-time, not an all-time low, but, you know, a relatively decent low that we don't want. So let's do this. That should bring up our comfort. This area was really killing my comfort, but we've since fixed it. Let's grab a bench like this. We'll put it outside the door. And maybe a magazine leaflet, a leaflet stand, just for some entertainment. There we go. Where are you heading? Oh, you're going to head out there and leave our hospital. Okay, more stuff. Oh, we'll send a patient. New disease? That's fine. New diseases, we can handle them. What's next? We're almost there. We're 42 of 50 patients for a 1-star on, I don't remember where we are. Tumble. We're at Tumble right now. That's where we're at. There are lots of people queuing outside. Maybe it's worth building another one. It is. So in a perfect world, I would put all these GP hospital rooms together. Unfortunately, we're not in a perfect world. And so, earthquake warning. Okay. Unfortunately, we're not in a perfect world. And so, we have to deal with what we have. Items. We need some more radiators outside the walls here, just so that we keep things nice and toasty for people coming in. We've had this before. Remember I said, oh, what is that, a natural disaster? Apparently it was an earthquake. Let's see what kind of damage it's going to do to my hospital, though. That's the real thing. Oh, look at this. It needs to be repaired. Get a janitor in there. What the heck just happened? Oh, the earthquake knocked that person over. I mean, it's not funny. Cure 6 patients with Portishead. Yeah, sure, for fun. Let's go to hire. We only have 1 janitor doing all this work, so let's get ourselves a second one. That's not too shabby. Still lots of people. Oh, we need more. That's why. We need more doctors, too. We'll promote you. Hire doctors. There we go. This guy's good. He's good mannerisms and everything else. We'll plop you in here. And will you instantly take a seat and start helping people? Yeah, you will. Items? I don't like to make people wait. Let's do this. And let's put a drink machine down here. If we put a drink machine like this and a salty snack machine like that, they should be able to weave their way through and get both those items if they want them, right? Yeah, see? There we go. Like I said earlier, fantastic use of space. Fantastic use of space. Okay. Where is our assistant? Probably slacking off in the room. That's okay, though. They deserve a break. They've worked hard for me in my hospital. We've almost got our 1-star. Puts us on the map. And it allows us to move on. Although I don't know if we unlock another hospital. I think we have to beat this one and Menin University, which is the teaching and researching hospital. A lot of patients are queuing for services run by administrators. Okay, fine. Oh, administrators. Let's hire an assistant. Jeez, there we go. Get to work. I'm paying so much. Shelling out so much. What is wrong with... Oh, this... What's... Oh my goodness. We gotta hire more janitors too. This place is filthy. Oh no. Okay, there we go. Get to work. Alright, 44. We need to cure 6 more patients. Let's pedal to the metal on this one. Okay. 61. Send them for treatment. In the hole that month. Lost about 6,000 bucks. Wowee. 6,000 big ones. Oh man, this guy is last legs. What's he waiting for? Like he's about to die. Oh, he's 4 for the ward. Okay, so let's just pause. And I'm gonna grab the ward, and we are going to edit. Can I pick the whole thing up? Pick up the room. Is this gonna kick everybody out of their beds though? Like, let's do this, right? And we'll put in another screen over here. Actually, we can probably put in 2 more screens over here, maybe, for people to get ready. And then let's get some more beds up in here. 1, 2. Probably another coffee maker over here. Let's see what else we can put in here. Let's put in a sonic flower. That seems like a good idea. Next to the coffee maker. Radiators down here. 1, 2, probably. Maybe even... Ah, no, it's pretty warm up there. So we got some radiators in there. We could... A pod? What's a pod? A bed that can withstand a crash landing. I'm sure it's just better than a bed, I assume? Man, that's weird. Okay, let's grab some more beds here, though. Is that where I want it? There. Can I even fit one more here? That would be amazing. Don't think I can, though. All right. We added 3 more beds to the ward, and in fact, I could do this and add another bed, although I don't know how they get through. So let's confirm this room. Fix invalid items. Oh, no, I don't want to stop editing. I want to move the cursor to the world view. No, that's fine. Put that there. Hold up, I have an idea. Like this, and then maybe put this bed over here like that. How's that? Let's confirm the room. Now the ward is much bigger, although it booted everybody. Like, do all these people get their ward spots back? Because I kind of hope so. I kind of hope they all get to go back in. Come on, get in there. Why are they queuing up? Oh, they're waiting for the guy? Oh, no. Does he have to, like, one at a time get them in their beds? Oh, maybe that was a bad idea. I should have just built a second ward. Oh, man. Okay, well, I mean, it is what it is. Okay, they're coming in now a little bit faster. So some of them will go straight to a bed just because they've already got their gowns on and they were in a bed previously. So that's good. We don't have to worry about them. It's everybody else. Okay. Health inspector's coming. Fine. Send patient for treatment. Promote. We are almost there. We are, it's getting a little tight in that corridor. We only need to cure 1 more patient. We've got our 1 star, and then we can call it a day and come back to this one later and try to do 3. So I probably should have been doing a little bit better. We put ourselves in a good financial situation for a future stream. There we go. 1 star. Dear hospital administrator, 1 star hospital. Congratulations. Your hospital has been awarded a 1-star rating by the 2-point health ministry. And we got a small radiator, which is nice. I'm always having to use those big ones, but a small one will be nice. All right, let's go back to the map. Just so we can see what's next. All right. So there's no little cutscene. Usually we're used to having a cutscene when we're done, but there isn't one. but we can move on to Menin University, which we will do on a future video. We'll also come back, maybe 3-star Tumble. Maybe we'll 3-star Fluttering. But we'll do that, I think, in a live stream would be a lot more fun. We have tons of kudos we can spend and get items that we can use. Maybe let's go check out our career bar. Do we have anything that we've completed that we can get points for? There isn't, which is fine. We'll get there. We'll get there. Earn $10 million. We've almost earned half of that. Nah. Well, it's been fun, guys. Thank you so much for coming out to another episode of 2 Point Hospital as we get excited for 2 Point Campus. You guys know I'm super stoked for that game. I know a lot of you guys are excited as well. And because of that, I know that we can do, that we're going to have a lot of fun when that game does officially launch. Before we go, I want to give a quick shout out to all of our tiered members, our tier 1 members, Gladiator, Tallica, Lynn, Olga, Menin, Kirie, our tier 2 members, Gladiator, Carmelo, Brenda, Alexis, and HomieDrew, and our tier 3 members, Gisella, Danni, TotalBlank, Ian, 4Scars Gaming, Aimee, Grace, Jake, ErnasGlory, Garrett, Peters, Aida, Amela, Marge, and Menin. Shout out to TotalBlank, who is our Discord wizard, keeps things looking pretty over there, as well as MattC for all the overlays, the cool little icon that we moved to the top corner at the beginning of this episode. Matt, thank you for that as well. But until next time, everyone, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, and we'll talk again real soon. Goodbye.